Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very little different from me, but today's video is going to be a list of some of the drugstore products that I think that everybody should have in their collection, and I think that it's like a must-have, and they're all under $10. So here I have a bunch of products that I think everybody should have, and these are some of my favorite drugstore products. I go to these drugstore products all the time, on camera, off camera, and I just wanted to show you guys and share with you guys some of the things that I like. And like I said, again, they're all under $10. So if you guys want to see what I've been loving or what drugstore products I recommend, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, the first things that I want to mention are some foundations. And foundations at the drugstore can be very hard, especially when matching and trying to figure out what combination. Are you dry, your combination, you're oily, like all that could be a very good hassle in the drugstore. But I have two foundations here that I feel like no matter what, you'll be able to find your color and find the right shade, as I say. And they're both from L'Oreal. The first ones that I want to mention are the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundations. Now, I am dry, but I really love these foundations. They don't make me super dry or anything like that. And I feel like if you're a beginner in makeup and you want to always have a matte beat face, these L'Oreal Pro Infallible foundations are the way. These foundations are very worth it, and I'm in the shade 111, and then I have the shade 112. Yeah, these are very bomb, and they have a bunch of claims on the back, and I feel like they live up to the claims. It's supposed to be a demi semi matte, which I really do think that it's a very matte foundation. It has a 16-hour wear. I don't know who wears makeup for 16 hours, but I don't wear makeup for 16 hours. But the like 4 to 8 kind of range that I do wear my makeup, it does last. And then it is airlight, and I do agree that it is airlight. I can barely feel these on my face when I do wear them. So I really recommend these. And like I said, these are under $10, if not at $10. So these are a great buy for the drugstore. And another foundation that I want to mention is also from L'Oreal, and this is one that I've been using for years and years. It's probably like my 5th bottle, and this is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation, and this foundation is bomb. The only thing that I don't like about this foundation is this little ass bottle that it comes in, and this is like exactly I want to say $10.99 or $9.99, one of those, but it's definitely affordable, and it's definitely under the $10 range. And these have a shitload of colors and shade range. I'm pretty sure everybody can find their shade range in these, and like I said, I've gone through these multiple times, and I feel like this is very full coverage in my opinion. I have a lot of like acne scarring, like the blackheads, and when I use this foundation, it covers up everything, and it makes my skin look super airbrush. And like I said, this is going to be one of the ones that no matter what foundation comes out, this is going to be one of the ones that I go to the drugstore over and over again. One, because they have a lot of shades. Like, I'm not even sure how many shades they have, but they have a lot of shades. And I thought, again, this is very good, and this is definitely beginner friendly if you guys are looking for a foundation to try out. So I highly recommend this one. And again, it is under $10. I want to talk about some concealers. I have two concealers to mention. Again, the first concealers that I want to talk about is probably, you guys already guessed it, these are the LA Girl Pro Concealers, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know what they look like, because these are like the best. Like, these are out there, and you can find these in your local beauty supply store. I don't know if any other stores sell them, but where I live, I can only find these in my local beauty supply store. These on, I think, iCakeHouse.com, and definitely on the LA Girl website, and these are $1.99, I think is what I paid for them, and they have a bunch of colors too. They have a lot of shades, and I feel like this concealer is very full coverage. Sometimes I do have a little bit of dark circles, and I just take this concealer and I definitely just put this on, and it covers up all my dark circles. And sometimes I even just use this without foundation, and I just spot correct these. I use the same shade as my skin, and I just spot correct, and these are super good. I know a lot of people use these as foundations. I did have a client one time, she wanted this as her foundation, and it looked beautiful. The only thing that I don't like sometimes is the applicator, and it gets super messy, as you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it gets super messy, and I don't know. But these are very affordable, and the hype was real when it came to these concealers. Next, I have another concealer. These concealers are the NYX HD concealers. Many times I've raved about these here on my channel. I've got so many people hooked on these. I have the two shades 07 and 06. 06 Glow is one of the ones that I recently picked up, because if you guys haven't watched my channel, or you guys know me, I like a super highlighted under eye, so I decided to go ahead and get the 06 Glow. And then I've always loved the 07 Tan, and again, these are super full coverage to me, in my opinion, and these are great for pictures, as hence the HD. I love using these when I take photos or selfies, which is all the time. So these are great, and these are only $4.99, I want to say. And NYX always has buy one get one 50% off at Ulta, and that's when I usually stock up, when they're buy one get one 50% off, because Ulta is my jam and I cannot stay out of that store. So yes, that's that. Brows first. But I have one brow product that I recently came over about two months maybe, and this is the Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal, and this pencil has changed the drugstore brow game, because before this pencil I felt like that's what the drugstore lacked. Like, it didn't have any good brow products. And I don't know about y'all, but brows is life. Like, without brows, I don't know where I would be. That's how bad it is. Like, and when I came upon this isn't new. Like, I just recently discovered this, and like, I use this to outline my brows, and like, it's changed my brow game. My brows are like super arched and super precise, and I really love this. I don't know how much, I can't remember how much this was, but I know it was under $10. And they have, I think I want to say 3 shades or 2 shades, and this is the shade dark brunette. So definitely give this a try. 2 liners. The first liner that I want to mention is the NYX liquid liner, and you can get this one from Ulta again. And this liner is super bomb. This is the matte version. Now, the matte version, and they have another one that's not matte, but this version is bomb. When I tell you that this liner is like matte, like my lips matte, this liner is bomb, and it's super black, bomb. And I think this one is $4.99, and yes, this was another liner, but it is like a gel cream type liner. I used to be into gel cream liners all the time. Now I just kind of go the easy way out, either no liner or liquid liner. But this is the Maybelline, what is it, Eye Studio Matte Black Liner, and this liner is bomb. This is in the shade Blackest Black. I picked this up because Jaclyn Hill talked about this liner like it was going out of style. Like, she always talked about this liner, so I'm like, let's give it a try. Let's try it, and I fell in love with it. And this is actually my second one. Like I said, I haven't used it in a long time, but I really like it, and it's super affordable. Again, it is under $10, and I feel like if you guys are a beginner and you're wanting to try cream or gel liner, this would be one to go to. Okay, next I have some eyeshadows, which I have one eyeshadow. Well, I have 2 eyeshadows, but the same brand. Just because I feel like the drugstore is in this area lacks like eyeshadow palettes. They have a lot of eyeshadow palettes in the drugstore, but some, I don't know, I just can't find one that's like super pigmented like throughout the palette or all that other stuff. So I kind of just stick to like the single shadows when it comes to the drugstore. So I have single shadows here from L'Oreal, and this is what they look like. And they're super pigmented, and these are, I want to say, they kind of resemble the ColourPop shadows, because they're super kind of like soft and smushy, I want to say. But they come in this little container like this, and then like you can see the shade right here. This is the shade Ice Latte, and then when you open it up, it has like this press thing in it. That's just to keep it flat, keep everything compacted. So then you'll just take that off, and then this is what the shadow looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that, but let me swatch these for you because these are super pigmented, and I really like these shadows, and they're super affordable. So this is what they look like, and like I said, they're super pigmented, and this is in the shade Ice Latte, and I can't remember right off the top of my head, but these are definitely under $10. So yes, if you guys are looking for some individual shadows, and again, if you're a beginner and wanting to wear eyeshadows, I definitely recommend these from the drugstore. You can get these anywhere: L'Oreal, Seoul, Target, CVS, Walmart. I get most of my drugstore products from Walmart just because my CVS's and Walgreens here don't really like be having a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to be going in there and wasting my time trying to, you know, fight with that and to try to get through it. So I was still sticking on eyes and mascara. I'm not too big on mascaras. I just want something to, you know, coat my lashes. But I do have one that I recommend from the drugstore that is great for bottom lashes. And you guys see me use this all the time in my makeup tutorials. This is the L'Oreal Carbon Black Telescopic Mascara. This mascara has been around for ages. Like, I feel like this is like an OG mascara. So, and this is what it looks like. The wand is like super thin, and yeah, and like it really coats like those bottom lashes, and it really gets into the inner of the lashes. And I just feel like these gives my lashes volume, and they give them length, and they make them super black, especially for the bottom, because I love those looks where you have like your lashes and then like your bottom lashes are like, yeah. I like those kind of looks, and I feel like this mascara does the job. And yeah, and it's definitely under $10. And let's go ahead and talk about let's talk about a highlighter, because I only have one highlighter from the drugstore that I feel like is even worth talking about, and this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter. And this was once limited edition, but the people spoke and they made it permanent to their line. And this is the shade Precious Petals. Sorry, that was my phone. Precious Petals. And these highlighters are super soft, super not powdery. They're just super soft and super opaque and super bomb. And these are only $4.99. So this is it right here, as you guys can see. Like, yes, honey, come through highlighter, about to be on fleek from the drugstore. Are the best highlighters in my opinion in the drugstore. Like in the drugstore, I mean, I know there's like ColourPop and places like that, but in the drugstore, like Walmart, Target, CVS, them type of stores, I feel like this is the best highlighter, you know, out in the game right now. So you guys know I love my highlighters, so I really recommend these. And like I said, these are now permanent. You can get these in any of your drugstores and also on Wet n Wild. Next, I want to talk about some face powders. I only want to talk about two face powders right now, because the first one that I want to talk about is one from CoverGirl. You guys see me use this all the time to bake in my tutorials, and I feel like if it wasn't for Niche XO, my girl here on YouTube, I would have never known like this product was good for baking. I mean, I've used it before once in the past, but I've used the color version like to set my face like back in the day when I didn't know what the hell I was doing with makeup. But this powder for baking is bomb. It's super finely milled, and it's definitely under $10. Again, this reminds me of the Laura Mercier, and I feel like it's super finely milled, super finely milled or more, you guys know what I'm trying to say, than the Laura Mercier one. And I just feels like this one just blends away effortlessly, and I just love it, and I highly recommend it. And I really appreciate her for putting me on, because now this is my second one and I just love it. What I want to talk about is one from L'Oreal, and you guys see me use this in every tutorial. I know y'all probably like, girl, I wish you would use a different powder, but I can't help it. Like, I'm the one that's like, if you find something that you like, why change it, you know? And this powder is bomb. Like, this is like probably like my third, fourth one. Like, I really love this, and I want to try out some different powders, but then again, I'm like, what if this don't amount to like my L'Oreal? I mean, I know it's L'Oreal, it's a drugstore. I know there's plenty of high-end powders out there that's super bomb, but this is cheap, and I like Drugstore. So I really think these are definitely a go-to for beginners when you don't want to spend a lot of money on powders. These are definitely a go-to. I really have two blushes to mention, and I'm just going to go over them really quickly because I usually don't wear blushes on a regular basis or any other time when I'm, you know, wearing makeup. I usually just put them on in my YouTube videos, you know, to, you know, show that I like wearing blush and I can apply the blushes. But I do have two here. This one is from L'Oreal again. I swear to God, this video is not sponsored. L'Oreal probably don't even know who the hell I am, but L'Oreal, if you watching this, like, y'all got some bomb products. But anyway, this is a blush, and this is in the shade Spice Plum. If you guys watch me over time, you guys know I love mauve and pinkish tone blushes, and these are super good, and they're super blendable too. They just blend away in the skin, and I highly recommend these also. And then another blush that I want to go ahead and recommend real quick is the City Colors brushes, and I got these from Five Below. So if you have a Five Below, check out the makeup section there because these are definitely $5, and they are bomb. They're super pigmented. They're a little bit powdery and a little bit kind of chalky, but it ain't nothing. $5. I mean, beginners, try these out. I want to mention a couple of lip products. You guys know I'm a lip junkie. I have a lot of lip products. I love lip products, and I just have a couple here that I want to mention because I feel like the Drugstore has some really good lipsticks if you know, dive in there and get in there. The one that I want to mention first is, you guys know I love Maybelline lipsticks. I love their creamy mattes. I love their nudes. I love all their lipsticks, and I have two here that I feel like is a staple. They are nudes. I feel like everybody needs a good nude in their makeup collection from the Drugstore, and I feel like Maybelline is that good nude from the Drugstore. And the two shades that I have here is Truffle Tease, and this is the one that I'm like, I want a nude with a brown lip liner, and this is the one that I go to. As you guys can see, like, there's a pretty good dent in here. Like, I love this shade, and these are only like $5 or $6 at the Drugstore, and I really like how they smell. Like, I don't know why, but I just like how these smell. And again, they have so many different colors, so many different light ranges, and you can tell the different collection by the top. I mean, they have the brights, they have the bolds, they have the nudes, they have the creamy mattes. They have a whole bunch of collections to choose from, and I just feel like it's very beginner friendly. Even if you're an OG in the makeup game, Maybelline lipsticks are bomb. And then the other shade that I have is Cinnamon, and like, again, these colors are so bomb. And they smell good. Like, these are very brown girl friendly too, because I know sometimes a lot of brown girl, they don't wear a lot of nudes because it can make them look like, you know, the lips look a little ashy, little, you know, a little rough. So anything with the brown lip liner, you guys can do it, and these are bomb. So I highly recommend you guys picking up some of these. The last two is from the brand NYX. You guys know it wasn't going to be a lip product in here without naming my brand NYX, and I have two here, and I have one from the matte line. You guys know I love matte lips. I'm the one that loves the dry matte lips, but these are not dry. These are super comfortable, and they have a wide range of shades. This one that I have here is in the shade Butter, and again, it's super nude. You guys know I love my nudes. I don't care. Pair with the brown lip liner, and baby, you got it. But yes, these are super affordable, and again, like NYX always have, they buy one get one 50% off. And I think they're $4.49. Yeah, I think they're $4.49, and they always have their 50% off. So you can't go wrong with NYX, and NYX is sold at Ulta, and I think you can also get it at like Target. I don't know about CVS or anything, but you can definitely get it at Target and Ulta, and also on the NYX website. So pick these up, y'all. Don't sleep on these. And then another one, the last thing that I want to mention in this makeup under $10 is the lip lingerie. You guys know I've raved about these over and over on my channel. I did make a video of all the ones that I did have, a lip swatch video. If you guys haven't seen that, I'll link it down in the description box for you guys. But these are super bomb, and I really like the new 12 shades that they just came out with. The formula is super creamy and super moussey, and it's not as drying as the first 12 that they came out with. Not saying I don't like the first 12, because you guys know I love my liquid lipsticks drier, but the second 12 colors are bomb. The wand is different, the formula is different, and I just love them. And I highly recommend these for beginners, you know, people out there that want to wear liquid lipstick but just can't find the right one or don't want to spend a lot of money on their liquid lipstick. I highly recommend these NYX lip lingeries. Guys, that looks like everything that I have to mention in this video. I hope this video was super helpful for you guys. I hope it wasn't all over the place, but you guys get the gist of it. I just wanted to come on here and mention a bunch of makeup drugstore items that you can get from the drugstore that's under $10. And this was a lot of stuff that I mentioned from the drugstore that's under $10. So in the comments down below, let me know what was your favorite product, or let me know some of the things. If you guys have some of these things, let me know which ones you have and which ones you're gonna go pick up. And again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and smack that bell that's next to it, and that's gonna get you guys updates on whenever I post videos. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're OG, you guys know, I know you guys are rocking with me. So yeah, I'll just see you guys in my next video.